Talking to myself, can't get over you. You just love yourself, it's what I made you do. Talking to myself, can't get over you. You just love yourself, it's what I made you do. 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 You do, oh, you do, oh, you do, oh. It's what I made you do. You do, oh, you do, oh.
Okay, so we're here at Battle for Middle Ground today and we're doing some filming. We've got a few of our ambassadors taking part, Paul Moore, Reggie and Mikey. We're going to hopefully get some footage of all of them, get a little bit of feedback from them on how the WODs are going, follow them through the day and see if they make the final. Mikey's coming back from injury after a couple of back-to-back wins. He's had a little bit of time off. Reggie's coming fresh from his first comp last week where he came fourth at the Castle Games, and he'll be hoping for podium today. We've seen the workouts, they look pretty good, pretty tough, lots of tests for them, and we're going to have a little look through now at the venue and show you guys the setup down here.
Talking to myself, can't get over you. You just love yourself, it's what I made you do. Talking to myself, can't get over you. You just love yourself, it's what I made you do. You do, you do, oh, you do, oh, you do, oh. It's what I made you do. You do, oh, you do, oh, you do, oh.
Start. WOD 1 Part A is deadlifts and burpee box jumps to a 30-inch box, and the rep scheme's 13, 11, 9, 7, 5, 3, 1. So the deadlifts are 125. So it should be a good workout for the lads, but they're going straight after that 7-minute time cap into a 1 minute of dead hang chest to bars. So it's going to be interesting to see who's gone hard in the first part, who can hold on to the bar in the second part. But again, looking for the lads to finish pretty high on this one.
My soul is younger, my body's overgrown. Hold to the feeling before we get too old. I'm not like all of my friends, I'd rather get lost in conversation until we fade into each other again. This moment slip out through my hands. Though I'll never know it if we had a chance. I like when we're falling, who knows where we're headed. Love is what happens when you make other plans. To pretend we know where we are. How do I treat you? You deserve the best. The way you teach me to never second guess. I'm not like all of my friends, I'd rather get lost in conversation until we fade into each other again. I won't let this moment slip right through my hands. No one ever knowing if we had a chance. I like when we're falling, who knows where we'll land. Love is what happens when you make other plans. I won't let this moment slip right through my hands. No one ever knowing if we had a chance. I like when we're falling, who knows where we'll land. Love is what happens when you make other plans. I feel something coming. I feel something coming. I feel something coming. I feel something coming. I like what we started. Feel it crawling all these years. I was once departed, but you found me right here. I like what we started. Feel it crawling all these years. I was half departed when you found me. Yeah. I feel something coming. I feel something coming. I won't let this moment slip right through my hands. Go on never knowing if we had a chance. I like when we're falling, who knows where we'll land. Love is what happens when you make other plans, plans, plans.
Okay, so that's WOD 1 in the books. It went pretty well. Reggie won his heat in about 6 minutes 50, we think. And then he got 8 strict chest to bar pull-ups. Then Mikey's just been on and he got about 6 minutes 50 as well. Similar time, which is good because it was a back workout and he's been struggling with injury lately. So for him just to get through it and get a decent score on the board is pretty good. Not sure about his chest to bar. He wasn't too happy with it, but I think he's got, again, a solid score to kick off the day. So we're moving on to WOD 2, Losers Club. Part A is for time. It's 25 air bike calories, 30 kettlebell front rack lunge with an interesting movement standard on that one. You've got to have your knuckles touching whilst holding on to the kettlebells, and then 25 calorie salt bike 5-minute time cap. Then part B, you do get a 2-minute transition. Part B is 25 toes to bar, 25 skier calories, 25 double kettlebell shoulders to overhead. So again, you've got to have your knuckles touching at the bottom, you lock out at the top, and that's a 5-minute time cap to get through one round. So hopefully the boys are going to put in a decent performance here. We'll catch up with them in a little bit. Okay, so 2 wads in, and the lads are doing pretty well. Reggie won his heat again in ward 2A. He went pretty hard on the bike, his lunges were good and back on the bike. I'm not sure where it put him overall, but I think he's sitting in 4th. And ward 2B was pretty good for him as well. Mikey is, I'm not sure on his overall position, but again, he did paced ward 2A pretty well, got that finish, and ward 2B, bar a couple of unlucky no reps where he just couldn't get them nickels to touch, he did pretty well through that. I think he was 3rd or 4th in his heat. So looking good overall for both lads to make the final, but we're only halfway. So next up is ward 3, and this one is 3 rounds for time, and we've got 300 metre row, 30 wall balls and 30 box jump overs. So you've got to pick a pace, stick to it. Both the lads should be pretty good at this. It's their kind of bread and butter workout, so we'll see how they get on. Top 10 make the final, 2 workouts to go.
If you love your girl, then I'm so sorry. I gotta give it to her again. Oh, we in a hurry. No, tell nobody. You're on your level 2, trying to do what lovers do.
She want the last name with the ring on it, cause I pulled out $1 million cash, told her plank on it. You are unforgettable, I need to get you alone. They want you, let's put bubbly in the tube. You are unforgettable, I need to get you alone. They want you.
Down now, and the lads are doing pretty well. Reggie's sitting in 5th and Mikey's sitting in 9th. Top 10 are going to make the final, and they've got 1 workout left to do. Ward 4 is battery acid, and it's a 10-minute time cap. They've got 20 thrusters at 50, 20 double unders, 20 hang cleans, 20 double unders, 20 shoulder to overhead, 20 double unders, 20 front squats, 20 double unders. They're all a bit wrecked after the last few workouts. The legs are starting to tire, the glutes are burning. They haven't had too much recovery, so it's just a test of whether they've done the volume, whether they've got the training in the legs. Mikey's holding together in one piece after his injury trouble, but we don't know how much work he's got in there, and then there's a final to go as well. Reggie's looking pretty good. He's on in a couple of minutes, so we'll go and catch up with him now.
Waiting for the morning
final workout to go. Going into the final, Reg is sitting in 5th place and Mikey's in 9th, I think. The final workout is pretty tasty. They're going to be setting off at intervals based on how many points they're carrying from this morning's and this afternoon's workout. So everything's still to play for. The final workout's got snatches in, it's got thrusters, it's got hang cleans, rope climbs, skier, rower, bike. There's loads going on in the final workout, so anything can happen really. The lads are both pretty knackered after all the work they've got through, but hopefully they can pull it out of the bag for this final. Done.
Okay. 35 snatches, 35k for men, 25 for women. 35 calorie row. Back to the row, 3 rope climbs, 25 thrusters, 55 for men, 40 for women, and a 25 calorie ski. And then 1 rope climb, 15 hang cleans, 75 for men, 55 for women, 15 calories on the assault bike, and then 1 box fumble jump or whatever you do to take the box. Next up we've got Reggie Fasa. You're going to go at 40 seconds, okay? Stephen Davies, Mikey Steele, Ben Rayworth and Stephen Davies. Okay, so that's from 6th place to 10th. The first 5 get staggered. After that, we release the pack.
So we've just finished the final there. The lads left it all on the floor. Reggie finished 4th, I think a couple of seconds out of 3rd place. Mikey was 9th, but considering the last few weeks of prep, I think getting to the final in itself and getting it finished was pretty good going. I think there's a lot of work out there, a lot of hard workouts, and just to get through all of that, you're doing pretty well. But the final was pretty close. I think, Reggie, your time would have been the fastest, I think.
It was the fastest.
Yeah.
We're just looking there, 11:26, wasn't it?
Yeah. Was it?
Yeah, so if the points were... Obviously, the points might have been different still, but you could have maybe took the podium with the points difference of 1 point.
It says I'm 3rd with the points what it is now. So I don't know how it works out though. I don't know if it's like...
That just depends how the points...
Well, it came up that you were 3rd?
So yeah, I came up in 3rd.
Yeah, because of the points on, because Throwdowns doesn't know that they're doing like a handicap
handicap,
sort of thing.
Yeah. So
they just go off that.
So Reggie went off 40 seconds after the leader, and you must have been 20 seconds behind the guy who came third, weren't you?
Yeah, I was.
But must have been 1 second in it at the end. Like, there was hardly anything in it. But yeah, so hopefully you've enjoyed watching all the workouts that they've put in today. There'll be a couple of vids going up this week, and then we'll catch up with them in a few weeks. And what's next? Rep it out.
Rep it out. We're gonna have
We'll do them qualifiers.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, by July. But we're having a layoff training now. Like, I need a layoff training where it's not actually an injured layoff; it's just a layoff.
Aye.
And then just get ready and have some fun in partner comps instead of putting all this pressure on yourself in individuals.
It has been a tough build-up. Like, you've obviously had Raynhills, body power. Then you were injured during that. Then come back here. Reggie's gone back-to-back 4th and 4th Castle games, then battle for middle ground. But now I think hook up together for Rep It Out. I think smash that really.
And then concentrate on next year. Really, obviously doing competitions, those spanners in the works. You don't train for weeks on end with the recovery and.
Yeah, just haven't really trained together much either for a while as well.
For like over a month.
Easy.
Yeah. So we'll hopefully be able to catch up with them in a few weeks and see what's next and kind of build up to the Open really soon.
Yeah.
We'll have to get ready for that. But yeah, I think we'll leave it there.